of pain time.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Here are the starters for the sophomores. Filipowski's out there with Edey. It's Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's McCain in at the point guard.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Edwards. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. Connects from three-point range. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Caffey.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Edwards. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Caffey. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
The sophomores shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. To the inside. Reza Shea with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mitchell passes to Stewart. Mitchell outside. And the rookie's making a change here. Craig's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. A three-pointer, no good. Mr. Fundamentals gone 2 for 5 tonight. Now, here's Craig. Tight defense on him. And here's Stewart. Edwards with the screen for Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 5. Now, Ricochet. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And McCain pulls it down. And here are the sophomores. There's the pick. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Filipowski. Puts it up. Gets an open look and hits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Craig. Still scoreless. And here's Mitchell from the arc. 80 with the rebound. 1:50 left to play in the first. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And now the first timeout called here for the rookies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a new group in here for the sophomores. Here is Edwards. Pass to Caffey. And here's James outside. Drops in the tray.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. The sophomores need to get off a shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's the rookies now, trailing here by 8. Pass to Oakley. Misses from short range. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mr. Fundamentals. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side Oakley. He tries for 3. No good that time. And the sophomores with possession here. There's a good screen. Pass to Misi. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound, rookies.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Out left to the wing. Oakley with it. Over Castle. The wing jumper off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sophomores lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're glad to have you along as we...
And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And so in the game for the sophomores, we've got Edie. Filipowski's out there with Ricochet. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Filipowski. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's McCain. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
The rookies on offense, trailing by 19. On the wing, James. Stewart kicks to James. Here's Mitchell.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The sophomores making a switch here. Castle's checked in. And here are the rookies. Mitchell outside. Over Castle. And it's Mitchell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the paint. Pass to Castle. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Mitchell with it. Edwards passes to Caffey. Here is Edwards. Nothing on the board. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Throws it up high.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Lock at 6. Mitchell in the corner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Here's Rizichet. They set the pick. Pass to Castle. Over Chaffee. Misses off the left iron.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Inside. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Kerry Moglu. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Castle. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the sophomores opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
They've got Mitchell. Caffey is out there with Edwards, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the rookies. Right wing, Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count it, good. 17 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Caffey after the made shot for Mr. Fundamentals.
Sophomores ball.
And the sophomores with possession here. He takes it in, takes a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Hey, who's watching though?
Here's Mitchell. That's short off the rim.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh! Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Rookies with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Pass to Stewart to end the run, and it's good for 2. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Mitchell. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Edie's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
Clark,
foul.
the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years.
2 shots.
And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV, so there have been a lot over the years.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Caffey. Looking to end the run. He squares up and sinks it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Edie. Rizachet in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
James checked in for the rookies. Oakley comes in for Mitchell, and he nails the third. And it's the rookies now.
Get the perimeter.
Outside Oakley. They set the pick. Pass to Caffey. Back to Oakley. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Castle. He's got 8. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. James defending. And that one, good. 28 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now here's James. He's covered closely.
Sophomores foul. Nisi.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the sophomores. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Oakley passes to Gray. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan. The rookies have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. And the sophomores with possession. They're on an 18-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the foul.
They get it back. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. James covering. Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. No good on the 3. Here are the rookies. Down low. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Craig. From past the arc. Rebound by sophomores. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And free throw good from Mr. Fundamentals.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
James outside. 1:21 left in the 3rd. Outside Oakley. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Drops in the layup for 2. Mr. Fundamentals got 32 points in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Oakley passes to Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 51 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Clingan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal
First
foul.
trip to the line for him here.
Foul.
That free throw, no good.
For the away team. Donovan Clingan. 2 shots. Substitute.
He hits the second from the line. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And here's Oakley. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
The sophomores on offense. 29 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Right side Oakley. James wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. James has got 6.
Yeah, Bronny has the range. Really makes it look effortless at times.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Shepard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the sophomores delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Rookies with new faces on the floor. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the sophomores.
There they are, fans, your rookies dancers.
Taking a look at the sophomores, Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Castle. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Klingon. And it's Misi in at the four-man position. Stripped it away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes the first. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Mitchell left side. Edwards finds Mitchell. Stewart, a screen for Mitchell. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Rebound by sophomores. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Shepard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good there off the double clutch.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Mitchell with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Pass to Edwards. Stewart in the corner. Kerry Moglu buries the long-range jumper. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Klingon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Kerry Moglu takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Shepard, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Klingon with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Klingon. Here's Shepard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shepard's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the sophomores. Mitchell outside. Now here's Edwards. Back to Mitchell. Outside Edwards. And here is Mitchell. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Castle. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shepard the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The three. Goes back up. Misi's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so the Sophomores take this one by a big margin.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.